Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk. I'm George Abraham. You know my partner, Albert Kempman. Albert, this 8-man football, we looked at it. We've had it come up on our radio show a couple times, and it looks like it's catching on. I would assume the first thing you have to do is learn all the little things, like the tackles are eligible and stuff like that. But evidently, Chalker figured it out.
Yeah, when you talk about something to Chalker, you're talking about a team that went to 8-man football and knew that they had quarterback Tanner Kelson ready to roll for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries. Colt Levinsky, 2 carries for 11 yards on the score. They move on to play into an 8-man championship after their win against Danbury. I remember coaching against them way back, and one of my favorite stories was this is how we were playing both places didn't win very many games. Our school was only their second year football. We came down to play them at their place. There were 2 snowmen in the middle of the field. So that tells you right there.
How serious
they were. Real serious.
No, the snowshoe. No,
I still tell that story to everybody. I get off the bus. I'm in my first year of coaching thinking, I'm going to win so bad.
Oh, no. Not a priority here, evidently. No, seriously.
Think about that.
We laugh about it, but that is the truth.
Think about that happening. Yeah, think about Niles or stuff. Hey,
Massillon. But we can't play tonight. That's like that one day they were playing. Guy says to me, guy says to me they were playing Erie, and it's like 7 o'clock. And the coach for the other team, he says, when are we doing the coin toss? You know what?
Why don't we started?
They said, their coach isn't here yet. I said, it was 7 o'clock. What time does he come?
There'll be a chance you win.
I want to play that.
I want to play that.
There's something telling me they're not as serious about it as I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean, oh my Lord. My first night like that, I was coaching, and I went to Butler and I'm playing Penn Hills. Now, these are 2 powerhouses. Yes. This is back in the day. And it's raining. And they said, well, the game's canceled. First of all, I'm thinking, rain. Not realizing the 5,000, 6,000 seats at $5 a ticket.
Right.
The 400-member band.
That's it. The band's gigantic.
Of course. So I'm not thinking of it. So I'm shocked. So the next night I go, and there's no band. I'm looking down. I'm up in the press box.
Where's the band?
And I said to somebody, I said, well, where's the band? He said, oh, he had some other commitment. And I'm looking, I'm thinking,
think of this.
This can't happen anywhere else. Anywhere
Another
else.
Commitment. You're a band director.
You have the commitment, or you'll be committed to getting fired. That's what you're Monday morning.
True.
But yeah, it's different.
Beaver Local Girls.
Okay.
What a year they're having. Move into the regional final with a win over Alexander 1-0. It's the first regional title for the girls soccer program in their history. They moved to 19-2. Congratulations to the Beaver Local Girls.
Good record.
Still playing. 15 schools in our area. Move on to round 2. We got Austintown Fitch and Boardman. And we have Canfield, number 1 seed. We got West Branch and Salem still playing. South Range, number 1 Mooney. Mooney's the number 1 seed. We got Girard as the number 2 seed. Liberty and Poland. Wow, that's a lot of local teams in Division 5.
Yeah, good teams too. I mean, you have to this time of year. Don't be screwing up. Don't be fumbling like yesterday. The Colts, you want to fumble the ball 4 or 5 times. That's fine, but guess what?
You're coming home a loser.
Yeah.
Division 6, Crestview still playing at number 2 seed. United, 9-1 years, still playing. Division 7, Warren JFK, who's dangerous. I know that they're number 8 seed, but nobody wants to play them. McDonald's, number 1 seed. That's who they draw. Get ready to play this. This should be a really good game. East Palestine comes in at number 6. So, but those 15 local teams still playing. Next time we'll narrow it down and give all the players all their kudos. Today there's so many teams. I didn't want to go through 15
Let's take about, for a minute, too, to realize once you play them, once the clock's turn, you've had quite a year.
Yes.
Clock's turned over the weekend.
How many times have we say that, George?
Yeah, we've said it about, like, same thing. If you happen to be doing football at Thanksgiving, you did well.
Yeah, somebody told you in August that you're still playing the second week of November. You should give your team a standing ovation right away. That means you're one of the probably 8 teams, best teams in your division in the state.
Everybody's always upset when they lose.
Yes.
That's just,
Yeah, there's only usually one winner.
with one, and
There's only
everyone
one.
else is all.
Yes.
But the truth is, you may look back on it in 5, 10,
They do,
15,
too.
20.
They do.
You say, you know what, we made quite a run. We won X amount of games. We went to the quarterfinal or the semi. And these are states, too. We've talked about this, Ohio.
Big.
This is not Rhode Island.
Right.
You didn't just luck into something. There are regions in this state where you better bring your big boy pants.
And many of these teams we mentioned, many, are just regular public schools.
Oh, yeah.
And I do know there's some movements around Ohio.
Most.
I understand something about living nearby or
Yeah.
something, but I do know that. But still, those private schools, they're powerful. They're
They have
really
an
powerful.
advantage.
Oh, they're powerful.
You know, before the year's over, when you look, that there will be so many involved because they're there every year.
Yeah.
And it's the same in Pennsylvania. You know,
Both places,
you're
both
going to
places.
get a bishop, somebody from Philadelphia,
No doubt.
or an archbishop, and you know very well.
That's our line, by the way.
They have to
If
play.
you see
Yeah.
Saint,
Yeah,
Archbishop,
yeah, be ready.
you know they'll be pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, and you know, we talk about it. We'll talk about it with the Dodgers in a little bit. They're really not doing
Thank you for
anything
the line,
wrong.
George.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll tell you.
Everybody's salty.
I knew George was going to say it.
Everybody's salty because they get knocked out. You know, same with the baseball. But the truth is, they're not doing any. Do we like what they're doing? Probably not.
No,
but
I
that's
don't.
not the issue.
But they're not breaking any rules.
No.
No. There are rule breakers that we have to really call out. But all we're saying is that, hey, if you let them do it, why wouldn't you? How do I know? 40 years ago, I brought in 8 players and we went to the state finals next year when we left. If you're going to let us bring in players,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
And the thing that, you know, I always say, someone will say, oh, they got a kid in, he's 6'10" or whatever. And I always say, well, I wouldn't mind it so badly if they let the 5'10" guys in too.
They know.
But something tells me that's not what
No,
they're
they
doing.
don't. That's the truth.
Yeah. How about YSU? Now,
Wow.
I'm going to
What
tell
an
you.
effort.
Yes, sir.
You know, sometimes
That
you
is a
don't-
playoff
you
team.
don't
I'm
get-
going to say it right now.
You don't get-
They deserve to be.
You don't get paid back when you lose. I know that.
No.
Nobody wants to lose. The competitive nature of coaching.
Yeah.
But when you play the number 1 team in the country and lose 38-30, and it's the most points scored against them forever, came in as a 26-point underdog, put up 371 total yards. Bungard put a show on again with 203 yards passing. The Penguins.
19 to 30 for 203, and then he ran for another, 50?
Every time.
And this isn't like one game.
No. Top-ranked team in FSN.
This is and I'll tell you
FCS.
right now, when you, I'm going to say it here, they deserve a bid.
Well, here's the story, George, and we've said it on here before. Now, listen, Wash. If you play good enough to play this way against them,
You can beat the rest.
don't stub your toe against one of these last 3.
Yeah, you can
know.
beat. It tells me the talent's there to beat the last 3.
Yes.
Now, listen, you have to go do it. They're talking about it.
No, they've talked about it
Our
enough.
talking about it's not going to help.
Because it's proof that if you win the next 3 games, I am guaranteeing you by this score,
Yes.
you're getting in. You're going to get you'll be in the playoffs. They'll look at that. They'll look at this game as a win. Out there playing that way,
Yeah.
they'll look like that. Congratulations, but let's move on and play the last 3 the same
Do
way.
not
Lose twice.
lose twice.
Yeah.
Because we've watched this. He and I, we've been
I know
watching
George's lies ahead of time.
long time. It happened to Penn State. Next thing you know, the coach is in the bread line.
Yeah, that Oregon game threw him.
Yep, he lost it twice.
Yeah.
He went out and lost to UCLA, then it hung over, and after Northwestern, you couldn't put your thumb in the hole.
No, you couldn't.
And that's what happened.
YSU hoops, George. I'll tell you what.
Well, I knew. I said
I
they're
had no
great.
idea they were going to be good.
Well, you know
But
what?
now I know they are because
Yeah.
Akron's got all the number 1 votes. Got
Always-
all the number 1
always
in
good.
the MAC. They're
Yes.
picked in the
Yes.
top 25, top 30 teams.
Yes.
And YSU came out and beat them. And the exhibition means they played a real game. It was they used the word exhibition.
Yeah,
but it was a real game.
No,
to
those
win.
are games.
Yeah. So YSU men's hoops will follow you closely with a lot of new players. I can see you're going to be pretty darn good.
Now they go to Pitt,
How about that tonight as we speak?
yeah, and you know Pitt's good. See,
Yeah.
this, a lot of people will say something. They'll say, well, they were only 18 and 13 or something.
Right.
But let's think about Duke, North Carolina,
Pretty good teams.
Louisville. Who I know an easy game at Clemson. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll save you the trip.
Yeah. You're
Or
going
at
down.
NC
You're going
State.
down. Yeah.
They have Wade there now,
Yeah,
right?
Wade's gonna win the
Oh, no, listen.
they have different players. There's no same players there.
Now, before this happens, let me assure you, he will have a full load. When you go to Raleigh, you will know instantly.
They'll say, man,
They weren't here last year, but evidently Youngstown's putting some money in it too.
They are. They brought a lot of players in. They really did.
Well,
Lots of players.
you know, unfortunate. Well, I don't know.
And I'll give you the credit of this. They always find one of them that comes from a smaller school.
Yeah.
That is really talented.
Yeah.
And they end up getting them.
Well, you see that on the major level too. I remember that one year, Michigan had that D3 guy. I'm like, wait a minute, he's in the pros. Now I'd like to see that team, but Gannon has done it, taking some D3 guys to D2.
There's some talented players out there.
And you know, a lot of guys, they slip under the radar. And some guys also in basketball have a special skill.
They do.
Like a three-point shooter.
Yeah, and that's one of the big skills right
Yeah,
there.
and you're like,
give me a shooter anytime.
Yeah, I'll take a shooter
Yeah.
because he can hit them. But that's exactly what happened. But I'm anxious to see the Pitt score. Really anxious.
Yep, tonight.
Because I have no clue. Like, I'm thinking to myself, would Pitt be a 3-4 point favorite just because they're home?
Somebody saw Pitt, by the way,
Okay.
and was very disappointed.
Oh, Jesus.
Very disappointed. Three coaches were down. I sat with them.
Oh, you're
said,
kidding.
oh.
We got a buddy on the
We're
staff.
going to find out if they were right or not.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
We have a buddy on the staff.
They were disappointed.
Matter of fact, I reached out to him and
Okay, he'll come back.
haven't heard back,
He'll
but
come on.
maybe things aren't going well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down 9 at half YSU and came back.
Put them up on an
Yeah, you
which
beat
is a
them
great
by
win.
15. That
Yeah.
is nice. Let's talk about Major League Baseball. We have to give the sport its due.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Despite having a commissioner that doesn't like baseball, what do you call the World Series? A piece of tin. Beside all that, the game prevailed.
Yes.
Now, I want to get you, I got to get your thoughts because you're my baseball
Well, that's
guy.
what I think.
It was a 7-game roller coaster. Up, down, win 2, lose 1, win. Oh, we're going to win it. Oh, nope, got to go back on the road. Well, let's see just what happened. Both teams had many chances.
Yeah.
And Toronto was literally a pitcher, too. How about when guys hit homers that hadn't had one in 7 weeks
I know.
and hadn't hit against a righty all year?
Pretty amazing.
What do you say to that, Al?
It's luck. He was in for defense. He wasn't even.
He went in for defense.
They don't even think. They just count that as an out.
Yeah. And the other guy who went in and made the catch, he was there for his arm.
Yes.
And he stamped.
What a play he made.
That was
Yeah,
a game.
it was a great play.
That wasn't the game. That was the series.
Yeah.
How about the ball that really wasn't stuck? That they said was stuck. What
saw
were your
it.
thoughts on that?
Once you do that,
Yeah.
that's an automatic. They're going to call it.
And
That's
it
an
wasn't
automatic.
stuck. He just grabbed it.
I know, I
But
saw
I
that.
got a lot more to ask you about. I want to get into this with some detail. This Clement setting the record for hits. If you gave me $1 million and you said, who's going to, I'd say, well, Vladdy, maybe Ohtani. I want to talk about Ohtani too, because the one game was something I've never seen.
He was let go by Cleveland. I'll think of that.
Yeah, you let him go.
And
No.
other team did too. So he just had got caught at the right time. We say it all the time.
But the whole tournament, in other words, this was for the whole
he got the whole
tournament.
tournament. I
He had
said-
29 hits or
I know,
something.
30 and 30.
But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about more. The stars stepped up. Vladdy, geez. I mean, everyone knew he was good. But they didn't know he could make diving catches.
I like the way he fielded the ball. He did. He came out and showed that he's a complete player.
And I saw him running the bases.
Complete
I
player.
thought he was some big truck that couldn't move. No.
Vladdy put a show on. He did.
No. He could move for sure. Now, Yamamoto also, now look, the guy, now when you start talking 3 games, now you're talking Jack Morris, you're talking Bumgarner, you're talking our day, Mickey Lolich.
Yeah, what you're talking about is what we were used to growing up. And today it's like a
Right, aberration.
yeah.
Doesn't happen.
I mean, it's amazing.
No, it doesn't happen.
They're talking about like his arm was falling off.
No.
In the World Series before, that's what stood out to me. If there's one thing you asked me, what stood out in this World Series, that it went for what I believe in, that the best pitchers are going to pitch.
Oh, that's true.
But don't say,
he
season,
needs-
we can't do it. We can't do this.
Oh, no, but you would wear him out by July, too.
Oh, I'd be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be
the worst.
No, I'd be fired.
I'd be the worst.
I'd say, I'm going to win
No, but
tonight.
I don't mind that, Jordan. I said it wrong. They're trying to tell me the relievers are better than the starters.
Oh,
and
no.
it's proven. No, they aren't.
No.
That's why they're in 7th inning.
But see, I'd
6th
be
inning.
Billy Martin. Like, I'd be
So would
bringing
I.
you in
Well, so would
June.
I.
It'd be like June 3rd, and you'd come, you go, Coach.
I just get to pay
My
this guy
arm's
throws 100
dead.
miles an hour.
Yeah, my
I don't
arm's
care
dead.
how hard he throws.
No.
He ain't coming in the game because he can't throw the ball over the plate, or he throws straight balls. They when they turn to it, all the starters were in the game, both teams. They were all pitching all their starters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Dodgers threw 4 starters.
I know.
Let me ask you, when you look at this, when you see what's going on, we talked about the stars and this and that, but the salary cap, the circumventing of it, Ohtani not taking his money so they could give Yamamoto more.
Yeah.
To me, that stinks.
Well, you know how I feel about this. Somebody asked me about it. Well, I said, usually, because they said only 55 million people watch it. They said, according to Japan and the United States.
Yeah, well, there would be.
And I said, the reason it doesn't interest me as much, and I'm a baseball fanatic, is I expect the Dodgers to win. No.
Right, I get you. No.
Another thing,
No.
I expect Toronto to be there. See, people think
Toronto's paying money. That's a problem. Yeah, that's
they're fifth in salary.
Yeah.
I mean, Toronto spends like crazy too. I expect those teams to be there. If Cleveland's in the World Series against Pittsburgh,
now you're
now
surprised.
How did this happen, George?
Shouldn't happen.
No.
Shouldn't happen.
So that was me. So until they change the money structure, don't say the Dodgers regret.
No,
the Dodgers.
I don't want to hear grit.
Davies' team plays hard.
No, that's the guy.
They're four starters.
Made a million mistakes.
$100 million.
$100
million.
He made a million mistakes.
Davey.
Too. A million. And
love Davey.
Big Freddie gets up there and wipes them all out in one swing. But I mean, when you get a lineup, now you got Ohtani MVP, Mookie Betts, who stunk up
He was bad.
the facility
He was bad.
till the last night. He had a 2-run hit.
He was bad, though.
And then the third guy, Freddie. When you go through those three, not only are you going through millions of dollars, you're going through, when you have a guy, Teoscar, last year's home run derby winner, batting sixth and making $23 million, I don't want to talk to you.
$23 million, but for the young team.
It's a bargain.
That for them it's a bargain. For
Perhaps
they can't pay that.
It's 1/3. No,
They can't
they're
pay that.
not.
That's 1/3 of their salary.
They're not paying
Cleveland,
him that.
1/3 of their salary.
They're not paying him that. There's no possible
Smith's
way.
the same way. He hits the game winner, and he's paid the money to do that. I mean,
Hey, let me ask you, a guy catching 18 innings, that has to be a little bit tired.
I don't know. I never did it. They talk about it.
Wouldn't you guess?
They talk about it all the time. But once again, I'm so a dinosaur, George.
Yeah.
That I saw guys play 162 games and catch every game. So I don't know that. It might be
18 innings in one night.
Might be dead
Yeah,
time.
it wouldn't be mine. I would be curious about that because that sounds like a lot to me. Jay spent a ton. The Dodgers spent a ton and a half.
Yeah, that's all. That's just the way it is.
It is, and unfortunately,
Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'll be shocked if they don't have 4 new relievers next year.
Oh, they'll get some.
I think they'll have 4 new relievers.
Somebody.
Somebody wrote to me and said they'll have 3, and I said they won't have 3.
4.
They'll have 4.
Because they don't care.
Because that's the place they need work at.
Yeah, they're
So
weak. They're weak in the
relievers.
pen.
Yeah.
They're definitely weak in the. See, in a series like that, they can bring starters in.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's the difference, and it makes sense. But when you look at it, as far as the games,
Good games.
the excitement,
Yeah, that was really
didn't know
good.
who would win.
Yes, that was-
you
that
could
was
go
good.
to
That
the
was good.
7th.
That was good.
I thought Saturday night when they were ahead 2, I said, they got it. I said, they're not hitting. Have you ever seen a team hit 202 and win the series?
No.
I'd have to ask you that.
No, that's baseball today, though. They don't care about batting average.
202.
They don't care.
Not 262.
They don't care. They don't care one bit about batting average. They're trying to hit home runs. Every batter.
Oh, every guy's in the knob. They're all on the knob. I do know that. That's one thing I do know.
That's why I didn't see it. I like to, if fans watch, I like to see men left on base in the games.
They put it.
Because they don't care.
Fox had it in the middle.
they had
Like they have, they have runs, hits, errors.
Yeah.
Left on base. It was in the team.
It had to be crazy.
In the team.
It had to be a crazy.
No. Well,
Yes.
and also, Khalifa, if he gets a decent lead,
So that's the play of the game.
that no one's mentioning
That's why.
that.
And that Fox does a terrible job.
What was he doing?
Luis Ruiz, I looked it up, so I had to look it up. That's the third base coach. Listen.
He's got to go.
No, he had to fire tomorrow.
Yes.
He said, listen, get down the line. Get off. You got to score on this ground ball. We got to score. And they said, we don't want to get him off too far because he's scared of a line drive. The reason that's a lying statement, the third baseman was off the line 20 yards.
Exactly.
So he'd have time
To get
to get back.
And not only-
they just didn't get the right jump.
No.
He'd have scored easily.
That was not a smash.
No, he would have scored easily.
That was not a
He would have
smash.
scored easy. He was out by an inch.
Yeah.
He would have scored by
and that's because the guy came off and had time to get back on.
Yeah.
Had he been running like he should have,
Scores.
his foot would have been off
He's called out
when he slid.
And I didn't know it at the time because Fox didn't call it out. I saw it later on.
I saw it
later on.
See, I smoked. I can't. Oh
He's the
my,
worst.
my God! No, you told me. See, now I'm listening. See, I don't listen with the sound.
Now,
off.
if he throws a fastball here, he might get him out. But let's throw a low curve. He's thinking, all he does is touch pitching stuff. I want to know about baseball of it too.
Yeah,
all he talks about, okay, this is my pitch.
Oh,
I'm
he's
going to throw this
terrible.
one in the dirt.
And and the other thing, he and this Joel Klatt,
Oh, he talks all the time.
they won't shut up.
Klatt's a
They're both
talker.
for Fox. Hey, Fox,
Talks a machine.
please. All right, NC football we have to talk about. We're at the 2/3
Who's
mark.
going to get in, George, by the way?
I'm going to tell that's what we're talking about.
I have no idea who's getting in. Remember, they keep saying,
I'll tell you what, but here's the best part. They'll go, well, Texas, if they, okay. Michigan, they can't lose.
2.
Ohio State,
3.
Indiana,
4.
Oregon.
5.
I haven't mentioned the SEC yet.
I know. Somebody has not got in.
Now I got A&M.
Yeah.
They're the
6.
only one that's in.
That's 6.
They're undefeated.
Oklahoma 7.
Georgia,
Mississippi 8.
don't put Georgia out
nine,
there.
Alabama 10.
Yep.
Vandy 11. Who's left?
No, but Missouri.
Missouri 12.
And now the Big 12 does deserve 2.
Well,
Big 12 deserves 2.
They're not going to get 2.
No, you get one, Texas
get
Tech
one.
or whomever.
Yeah, they're gonna get
And
one.
then the ACC probably deserves. Hey, you know what? I put a line through our Miami. I erased the line. They only need to lose one more for us.
We had that under?
9.5. Yes, sir. Oh, when they beat Notre Dame, I wrote it off because that was one of the Yales.
They could lose that Pitt.
They could.
They're coming up there.
I have never rooted for Pitt. This will be new for me, but I will be rooting. And Illinois, we just need 3 in a row. They took care of Chop the Wood.
Oh, who are they playing those 3?
No, nobody.
No serious guys?
No.
Okay.
No, the other day I was a little worried about Rutgers, and I'll tell you what, they took them
So
to
they
the woods.
got only 5 wins right now? 6 wins?
6-3 with 3 left.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And then Miami has 2 losses. They lose again, we
Right.
got it. But I'll tell you, there's a guy that I wouldn't let walk the dog. He's had enough
And they
chances.
love him.
Cristobal.
They love him.
I don't know why. They're sure not getting
That's
the
supposed to be a
job.
nice guy. I don't know. Like,
I'm a nice guy too, but I couldn't run a
They get somebody on
hospital.
your list, I'm saying. They
Yeah.
don't,
Well, now
get him.
Mookie Betts is proof. He should have been batting 8th, and they should be all over. Oh, yesterday, Mahomes couldn't have stunk any worse. 12 for like 30 complete. They didn't say a word.
They blame the line.
They say a word. They blame everybody but him.
Yeah.
You don't read a word about Mookie Betts because he's nice.
Right, nice guy.
And Mahomes is a nice guy too.
Yeah.
He stunk yesterday. Why? Now I can't help that. Do you understand? But not everyone with 2 losses is going to be included in
That's
this.
what I said. I don't know who's going to.
And when it was 4, everybody was mad. Guess what? They're still going to be
Oh
mad.
yeah. Oh no, that 13 team.
16's
be
coming.
crying. Yeah, it's gonna be
16's coming.
Yeah.
Could the ACC get 2, or is that it?
Can
No.
they? I don't think.
No. Who's going in there?
I don't think.
Who do you think? SMU?
No.
Clemson's out. Miami
No,
still.
the top teams are Virginia and Duke.
I know. Illinois went into Duke and railroaded them.
Yeah, Virginia and Duke are 2 top teams.
I watched Virginia the other day because I knew
two
you
top
like.
teams.
I had them the other day, barely. Hey, by the way.
And Virginia shouldn't have covered.
No, wait a minute. But
See how they
wait.
covered?
Yes,
I
but
know you'll see it.
Of course, but there's nothing. I got to talk about this. This jackass at Georgia. This
The guy stood on
almost
1 yard
needed 2
line.
new TVs.
The guy on the 1 yard line.
1 inch.
I knew he was going to do it though.
But what I'm saying is, then they say, well, he's really smart. No, up 11 with 20 seconds, you can't
I knew he
lose.
was gonna
He
do
can
that.
fumble that
I
snap
knew
running
he
the
was-
clock
I
out.
knew he was
But
gonna
what
do
I'm
that.
saying, that's not even a smart
new
play.
thing.
That's a look at me
That's a
play.
new thing. That's a new thing.
Oh, come on. That was awful. Miami, we talked about teasing their fans. See, Notre Dame, we have Navy. We're going to take one for the Gipper here on Saturday, I'm afraid. I could see that dude running for
Notre
about
Dame's good. 300.
300.
Yeah.
You know that. That's what's coming. But the bottom line is, A&M in Texas Thanksgiving weekend, I will be in
Texas
front
must
of.
have played a little better.
They did. Oh, Manning played. Hey,
must play a little
this is
better.
it's going to hurt. Manning
Must
played
play
real
better,
well.
huh? Yeah, they scored
No,
that
he
many-
played
they scored
real
that many
well.
points, yeah.
He did. Indiana has Penn State. That looked like a game. Look, if
For everybody
you
in the country.
looked at that game in August, you said, "I want to be at
Well, they would
that
have thought
one."
they would have thought Penn State wins by 14.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're thinking about the other way around.
Oh, no.
Indians are going to win by 20.
Boy, he takes no prisoners.
No.
He's in. What did he say? Google me.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Ohio State still has Michigan, and we've lived through it. You and I both. I have a place where
Michigan
I
has
watch.
the way Michigan has the formula beat them.
Yeah, run the
They're
ball.
gonna Run the ball
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
No, Ohio State line. They have that great secondary. They might as well send them
No,
home.
ground chuck,
Because
buddy.
Michigan is not
No,
throwing
we're going to
the
run
ball.
every play.
And all of a sudden it's going to be 14-10.
Well, here's what
with
I'll
5
say.
minutes left.
I'll leave it at this. They have McCarthy, went to Penn State and didn't pass for
I
half.
know.
So I'll leave that.
They're going to run the ball every play.
They're going to try.
I
It's
know
the only
they are.
way they can win.
But that is the way to beat Ohio State. You understand? That's the way. 'Cause
It's probably the only way.
Don't
You're not
turn the ball
stopping
over.
those receivers.
No, don't turn the ball over.
16's coming in that tournament, by the way.
Yeah.
NFL, here it is. Not for long.
I called George yesterday.
Don't watch.
Just yesterday was a key. Yesterday was
Yeah, the Packers.
right down the line. Tennessee was
10
jumped ahead 14
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
San Diego. Green Bay loses to Carolina.
Yeah, 13-point favorite.
There's one other. Detroit, Minnesota beats Detroit.
Went in
Detroit.
there. Went in and beat them. Went in.
There was games yesterday.
No.
And the Steelers been in Indianapolis easy.
Easy. And how about the first series? Indianapolis gets the ball. Zoom, zoom,
Looks
zoom,
like it's going to be like that kind of game.
Oh, here we go again.
It did.
And then all of a sudden,
pass rush.
When one punches that ball out,
it's a pass rush.
God forbid.
When they play pass rush, that's they can win. When they don't get a pass rush, they're done.
No, it's the old Steeler formula.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Turnovers and sacks.
Yep, no doubt about it.
What looked like the old what?
Yeah, he made plays yesterday.
Something got in.
That's why they won.
Yeah. Browns had a week off, which is probably...
They didn't lose.
Their troubles are weekly. And honest to goodness, we have some real good friends that are Browns fans. And I'm to the point where I feel bad for them.
I don't feel bad for them.
Can anything go wrong that doesn't?
There's nothing like it, though.
No. No. No matter who they get.
It's crazy the things that go wrong. That kicker missed the field goal the first week. Then he missed an extra point again. Yeah. And Watson's still the one hanging in those doors.
Yeah, it's 10-year malaise.
How long has that been there, George?
About 8. It's a 10-year malaise.
Yeah, that hurt them so badly.
And they still don't have a quarterback.
No.
Gabriel's, whatever, he's too small.
Average Joe. Yeah,
he's too small. I hate to say it because I liked him in college. Remember, we liked him.
Good college quarterback.
Yeah.
Good college.
Buffalo stepped up. They look good. You see, people don't realize.
But they played so poorly before that.
I know, but see, they watch that game and they're like, well, no, because it'll be home. See, that's what people are missing. See, that's why I get after the Dolphins for playing poorly early in the year. They can't go to Kansas City. They can't go to. They come to Pittsburgh. I just marked that down. How's that?
It's easy. Yeah.
Because you know it's going to be. He can't play in the cold.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Tua cannot play in the cold. Seattle. That's one team. When they come in early to Pittsburgh, people thought, the kid left that.
They're pretty good on both sides.
They're good on both.
They're pretty good on both sides.
The word there's both sides.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty good on both sides.
I agree with you. And the Ravens show they're not done yet Thursday night.
Yeah, they're in it.
Played about half speed and just whooped them up.
Yeah, they're in it.
Yeah, I think I knew somebody that made a mistake. You're sitting real close.
Pittsburgh had a good win for you yesterday.
That helped me.
Yeah, a lot.
That helped me a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's more open than the NFC North, though? Tell me who's first, who's fourth. Green Bay, Detroit,
I know.
Minnesota.
They're all pretty good, too.
Chicago's not awful.
They should have lost yesterday.
No. Did you see those two guys for the Bengals?
Neither of them wrapped their hands. Arms, I know.
You wouldn't want to actually get them in the ground, would you? No, you don't want to get them in the ground.
The offense is going after him. See, they finally broke.
Did you hear what he said?
The game.
Hear him after the game. I heard.
You can't take it.
Yeah,
I would too. I'd go to Dortmund against these.
I actually agree 100%. Carolina's looking like they're showing a little grit.
It's NFL.
Who's that runner, Dowdle?
Yeah.
He's a mean sucker.
He's good.
He's mad he's still mad at Dallas.
He's good back. But once again, they had NFL money.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't keep him on.
Chubb was going to play it because he's paid more money than him.
Exactly.
But after 2 games of watching,
we talked about it in college.
He's better than Chubb.
With Pitt, Pitt made a mistake. Games on foreign soil start again this week, so be ready. Next 2 weeks they
foreign
play.
school, we brought this up on the radio. I don't want to tell our fans of this one. Baseball started in Japan and finished in Canada.
Yeah. Now the NFL's in Lisbon or something.
Yes.
I don't know where it is. How about YouTube? They're fighting with Disney, ABC, no ESPN. My buddies are livid.
People have YouTube, can't see games.
Can't see that.
Oh my God.
Well, not tonight. Monday Night Football, ABC.
Oh my.
ABC.
So ABC and ESPN are like the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. ABC owns them all.
Okay.
And Disney owns all that.
Okay.
By the way. Hey, this NBA scandal, it's one of those things that you can't get out from under. You can do a lot of stuff to the fans. You can cheat them bad. You can throw your gum at them. But you cannot let them think you're cheating.
Yeah. If they think you're taking money out of your pocket,
they're
coming after you.
And by the way, there's no mob involvement there. The mob involvement was in the poker.
Right.
And that was some serious stuff. They have stuff James Bond would have been proud of. Hey, thanks again for watching Bottom Line Sports Talk. We'll see you next week.